Hello, my name is Jennifer, and I am most likely addicted to true crime. Hello, my name is Jennifer, and I am most likely addicted to true crime. Hello, my name is Jennifer.
For a collect call, please enter your PIN number now. At the beep, repeat the phrase. With Global Tellink, my voice is my password.
With Global Tellink, my voice is my password.
Please enter the area code and phone number. Please hold. Hello, this is a collect call from an inmate at the El Paso County Criminal Justice Center. To accept this call, press 0. Your current balance is $48.87. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
How'd you get to come back?
Someone had a seizure, so I had to get off and go back to my cell until they got him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's had a lot of seizures in the last few days.
Uh-huh.
But I was trying to hope that she was okay because there's some dude trying to get the to take the killer whales, and he's trying to go after them and put them in cages and stuff like that. And so I just want to make sure they were all available so they can get that guy,
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, all right.
Orcas, people try to get orcas, they're almost kind of in danger, there's a shark that blends in on the carpet. He's I forgot what it's called, but a carpet shark, sometimes if you're not careful here, you'll see them here because they blend in with the carpet and they look like the bottom of the floor, like a carpet, but they're really a sharp. I forgot what their name is, but they really do have them here. So
at the jail?
Yeah, they're carpet sharks. So you gotta look it up. I don't know what their scientific name is, but it's something. But it looks like the carpet. So if the carpet's laying there, there's a carpet right here, and so sometimes if you're walking by and you're not careful and you don't know that it's hunting, it's prey and stuff like that, the carpet shark will come get you. They also have them a lot of places, in the ocean. They have carpet sharks who lay on the ocean floor. They can breathe.
So how would they be at the jail?
Because they can breathe in and out of water. So there's sharks that can play dead, and they can breathe so long out of water. And so if they play dead, they'll breathe for a while out of water, but then they can train their body to almost be dead, but they can survive on land for a while until you take them back.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because Shark Week, they already had Shark Week, so they're not popular when it's not Shark Week. So you can find them everywhere. You could probably go to Target or somewhere like that, and go in the carpet section
and find carpet sharks.
Yeah, so if you go to if you go to where the rugs are at, the area rugs.
Mhm.
That's probably how they got this one here, because they probably just brought a carpet in from whatever, but it'll turn into a carpet shark once it just lays there for a long time and it adapts to its surroundings. You know what I'm saying? What have you been doing?
Oh, just teaching.
Teaching? Why are you teaching?
We don't have a math teacher.
Oh. That's fine.
So I'm teaching 7th grade math.
Oh, okay, a little bit of pre-algebra.
Yeah, a lot of pre-algebra. Jeez.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't put any carpets in there, okay?
No, trust me, I won't, 'cause I don't want anything like that to happen.
No, you don't, because it's, like, crazy. Like, you'll see it, like, get up and, like, move and, like, freak out, and the carpet, like, moves around and stuff. And, you know, the kids will think you're crazy if you start, like, having carpets, you know, carpet sharks in the room. Because they'll be like, we're, like, an hour and something from the water. Where did you get this thing from? And you just got to tell them, like, you delivered it, you know. Because they have the curbside pickup.
Good God.
Yeah, they'll but you'll be like the cool person. They'll think you're so cool.
No, I don't want to hang with them.
Do you have a silk screen machine?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not silk screen. I do screen printing, but not silk screen.
Yeah, not silk screen. I got you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, somebody told me to ask you, but I guess.
No, screen printing, not silk screen. I probably need to get. Go ahead.
I was going to tell you that I was going to have someone send you some stuff that would be really good on a silk screen, like some of their work. I get to get it for free, you know, where everybody else has to pay. So it's really good work. It's really amazing. But I used to do silk screen shops. They draw everything and put it in a silk screen thing, whatever, and, you know, however that works. They explained it to me.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of my own artwork.
Your own art?
I'm gonna have to take a picture of it and print it and send it to you so you can see it.
Yeah.
Can I send you a picture of stuff in the mail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause do you know Courtney? Do you know, like, Harley's friend? You know my daughter, right? Harley?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So her friend Courtney, she drew Sadie, but she just hand done it. I mean, it looks good and decent, but, like, this person that's going to draw Sadie and Chance, I'm telling you, this is, like, award-winning portrait material right here. And so he's going to draw the picture of Sadie and Chance and then get it to Harley. So, yeah, and have it put on a canvas.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
really neat.
Jam Master J. Hey! What is up? Got Queen Latifah up in here and Jam Master J. Where did we get them from? I didn't know we were having a concert. Did you know?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, we must be having a concert or something, because Queen Latifah, Jam Master J, but I thought he weren't alive, but... You remember Coolio?
No.
You don't remember Coolio? Yeah.
No.
What you been doing, man? I haven't talked to you in a long time. I feel like it's been like 2 years.
Who are you talking to?
You!
Girl, you just talked to me 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about, like, beforehand. I haven't talked to you for, like, 2 years. Because you were working at Walmart, weren't you? You were. I remember, because we went in there.
You still got me confused with somebody. I ain't never worked at Walmart.
Yeah, remember we went in there. Listen, I remember we went in there because we were going to buy something. And you had on a yellow jacket. You don't play me. You had on a yellow jacket. That was you.
No, you got me confused.
No.
Never worked at Walmart.
It was Walmart or Myrtle Beach.
No, definitely not me.
It's your twin, then.
Must be, because I couldn't work at Walmart.
What's wrong with Walmart?
I don't have the people skills.
They got carpet sharks here.
Yeah, well.
They do.
That's probably why I won't work there.
You scared of them?
Well, yeah, if they come to life.
But think about it though. There's a bunch of like really famous orcas and and great white sharks, but they're not going to be near you though. You know what I mean? Like they don't go that river. What is it? The Lumberton River. They can't fit in there. So
You mean the Lumber River?
yeah, like they can't fit in there. So like I wouldn't worry about that. But like they have some cool ones that have like big like shot marks in them where people try to hurt them. And I don't know why they did that because they should not hurt killer whales. Like they're very important to our society. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we like interact with them and like we talk with them and like like one day you could probably have it as a pet, but I don't know. It just depends if Target can make the money or not, Who knows? But how's the math going?
Math's going good.
That's good. That's good. What is it? My friend Katie Carlisle.
Mhm.
Okay, you know her, right?
Mhm.
You know she's kin to Edward Carlisle, right?
I don't know who that is.
Edward Carlisle, the vampire.
God, that Jack.
She is. I talked to her about it the other day. But they're like distant cousins. Like very, very distant and like stuff like that. But that's why Elizabeth, she's like on team werewolf and Katie is team vampire. But Elizabeth, like, she looks more of like, like dark skin and pretty hair. And then like my friend Katie, she has like light skin, but she don't glisten. Like you never know. Like she doesn't glisten in the sun, you know what I'm saying? She just like
Mhm.
like she's kind of light skinned. Have you ever saw her?
No.
She's like light skinned or whatever. But so the Carlisle is like they came from Alaska. And when I went to Alaska, because I was in Alaska before, they had took me to this concentration camp one time, and but I was in Alaska there, and they had the Carlisles were there in Alaska before they moved to Seattle, Washington. But I saw them in Seattle, Washington when I was on a plane one time, and I got off the plane and like they're the subway. Well, it's not really a subway because like the subway's like New York, but like it was like a little tram, almost like a Disney tram. But it doesn't sing the music like, it's a small world after all. It doesn't do like that. It just takes you like all the way downtown to like where Grey's Anatomy is and like Starbucks and stuff like that. But one time he was running right by the train, like as fast as we were going, like running right by it, like shoo, 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 He's really good. But like Justice now, sometimes he only comes, like my daughter Harley, ask her, because like one time, we were in Virginia because I had went to school there and I had to go a lot, and we were at the house and Justice had came and sit on me at the house, and me and Harley got up and we left, we packed all of our stuff because the lady was a law professor and she was letting us stay in her basement, and I was it took the breath out of me, and so whenever we left in the middle of the night and I told her about it, and she was thinking I was crazy or something, but I was no, he really was there. And we went and got a hotel that night, and I stayed in the hotel instead of her, but I didn't ask her for that money back because I was figuring Justice wouldn't come there because there's a lot of lights at the Holiday Inn. It weren't the Motel 6 where they leave the lights on, but Holiday Inn still had a lot of lights, so it was I knew he wouldn't come there where all the lights were at, But he came. He came sometimes. Sometimes he would come, and just visit and stuff like that. But he never did anything but take my ear. But he's been trying to take my liver more and more each time. But I don't know. Does that mean I got a bad liver? Probably not, because I don't do things bad for my liver. So I don't know. It's probably not a bad liver. But as long as he's not trying to take my heart or nothing. But did you know he was in court? I had a meltdown in court, and that's when he was trying to bite Colette on the neck.
Who?
Justice. That's why I had a meltdown in court, and I thought they were going to take me out of there. Remember when I was trying to tell you about, you said it was a black screen, and I was well, that's probably good because I had a breakdown in court, and I was like coughing, and there was like blood everywhere, and like Colette was just sitting right there with her little scarf mask on, and she wasn't doing anything. But that DA person made her move to that side of the table, and that's where he was at. And when she was on the other side table, when she came in and went to the left side, and when she came over and came back to the right side, that's where Justice was at. And another lady probably saw him sitting over there and told her to go over there. And so then they came where I was at, and I was just freaking out because she was just sitting there normal as her neck was just pouring blood, and like it's just all in her scarf and everything, because she wasn't even doing nothing at all. Nothing.
You have 1 minute remaining.
And so like she was supposed to come talk to me last week so she could tell me that she was okay, but I didn't hear from her. She didn't come last Friday. The last time or the time before that, she didn't come. So, like, now I don't know if she's okay. So could you find out if she's okay?
Yeah, I'll find out, yeah. Did Patrick come see you?
Patrick came in seen that day. They wouldn't let him come, like, in the morning, but he came in afternoon. But I told him, Patrick was at court? I didn't even know that was him because Colette was getting bit by Justice. I had no idea. So that's why I needed to make sure Colette is okay, because, like, everybody just was, like thinks it's normal that she just was just sitting there. Like, Katie was just like Katie Carlisle, but probably because Katie Carlisle like knows Edward, you know what I mean? She was just sitting there all normal, like, yeah, you know, that's what was happening. And I'm like, when I talked to Katie, so I called Katie Carlisle because you know.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
We have Eddie Marital, there was Letecia. Taylor? You said Taylor was the protector? Yeah. Taylor's my main person. No, Maria's my protector. Taylor's my main personality. Thank you. Maria. So who are we talking to right now? Yeah, okay. When you say Taylor is the main personality, what do you mean by that? Okay, so you notice like where Letecia, she's like more like into her like thug life. I guess you can say like rap music or something. But Taylor's everything is like Letecia wanted to be, because she gets to be like rap kind to everybody, but like successful. She has a whole separate world, you know. She's married to Tyler. They have kids. Taylor wanted to be in, but to get married to Tyler. No. Taylor is everything Letecia. We got it backwards. Taylor is married to Tyler, have 3 kids, Ariana, Alicia, and Adriano. Did you and Albert ever have any problems with the book? No, like, okay, so Albert's mom is a nurse practitioner for psychiatry. A lot of extensive experience in psychiatry. They would constantly tell Albert, I need to be on medication, or I need to be doing it throughout our whole marriage. You know what I mean? So that would cause a lot of problems. Like, even if you look at the report that she wrote the police before I got arrested, she talks about, you know, in there about, you know, 1 minute I'm this way, 1 minute I'm that way, you know what I mean? So, like, basically was married to him and her. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't necessarily a lot of physical. There was not, you know, any physical abuse. It was a lot of emotional abuse. He's a narcissist. So, you know, he's the victim and everything. He took advantage of my mental, sometimes I way my mental status would be, and like go to his mom about it, and they'd all try to like, you know, tell me I need to be on this meds, or I need help for this, or I'm crazy, you know. So it's more so mental and emotional. And there was never any physical up until the end. When we got custody of the kids, he thought I was in cahoots with me, which I guess you can kind of say I was. Because if you look at my phone record, you'll see my plan was leaving, but I didn't want to leave the kids. Several messages you could see me say, I don't want to leave the kids. because I know they would get taken care of. So we had custody of them. But their mom, she started dabbling in drugs, but she wasn't ready to get the kids back yet. So my plan to her was always like, right before I leave, you better have a house, you better have everything together, and then I'll help you get the kids back to the lineup.
Parenting should be for people, not one. What a suicidal person might say. I mean, these make me very sad when I read them because I can see you're doing all the work at home by yourself.
Which I wanted to be there. Like, I wanted to totally have the kids as my children. That's the point you're not getting. Like, I wanted those kids to be saying to me that I'm their mom.
Yeah.
Like, I am the person who cares for them, loves them, everything.
So when he found out that what he calls it, was in cahoots with her, that's when he started getting violent and aggressive, like throwing lamps in the house, there's a video on my phone they have where he stopped the car, because I record it all the time, because I wanted to keep all that evidence for Landon to have. And he's beating the piss out of Gannon, and he's flinging stuff like irate because he thinks we're all in cahoots against him to get the kids back. And he's like, you're just trying to take the kids from me. You're trying to get them back to their mom. So once I got the cars from him and we lived together, that's when it became like that. There was no hitting me with his hands. It was just flinging stuff in the house, being angry, slamming doors, punching doors. Like, he would get like that because he was swerving down. I was working with her. Which I guess you can see it as me working with her, but I felt like if I left, they were going to be taken care of. Like, he's going to be for work. He's going to make sure they clean. Nobody, he wouldn't. So he doesn't have that nurturing piece or that ability to multitask or none of those things. So in a way, I was kind of working with her to get the kids back home, but I guess he took that as me going against him. I was doing what was right for them. I was leaving.
And so those kids would have been his kids.
Right. If you look at all the school paperwork, who always talked to, up until he realized what I was doing, that I was collecting evidence to get the kids back home to her, because she had already promised me that I could see the kids whenever I wanted in Carolina, like that she would not take them out of my life. She had already told me that. And so, like, once I started collecting, he would notice I'd be driving down the road and I'd have the phone on. And I'd just start collecting everything. Because I'm already a paranoid person. But I knew, like, if I start collecting stuff, like, I would have it to give to her for everything. And I wanted her to get a sobriety first, get a home, whatever. And once he noticed I started doing that, that's when it got a little bit violent. With him speaking, I was trying to set him up and take the kids home. Like, his weren't paranoia. His was just because he knew I was right with him. He knew that everything I was collecting was preparing for when I left. Because if you even look at my phone searches on the evidence, you'll see that, like, I was looking for a place to stay. I was, like, getting everything in order. I had already told Gannon, like, on Wednesday, I'm going to call your mother and tell her what's going on, but we gotta wait till Wednesday. The reason I said wait till Wednesday because I was starting that flight attendant job, and I wanted to make sure that everything had went through my flight attendant, that I had been, like, officially hired. I was going to the training, everything before I said something to her that, hey, I'm leaving. You know what I mean? Here's our plan. This is what we're going to do to get the kids back. They wanted to go with me, but I told them, I was like, don't charge me with kidnapping. If you across the country, we got to have a plan, so. But that was always the plan. So they can call it cahoots, whatever they want to call it, but my plan was to make sure I know that Rhonda and Matt would take care of that. So Landon's mom, dad. And as long as because when I was in South Carolina and I had the kids, they were the only two people that helped me with anything. I had by myself, so I knew they would be safe with them. Whatever I needed to do to prepare them to have them, that was the obligation. So.
And about how many months, maybe before this alleged offense happened, did things take where he really became aggressive?
I know it sounds I've created so many different personas in my life, and so many different ways to cope with everything I've been through. The sunlight is one of them. Like being in somewhere warm, being somewhere where I can use those coping skills to help me when I have a flashback. You know, when I wake up from a nightmare. So I tried to talk to him about it, and I said, "Hey, Colorado and me just don't, like it's causing me to get worse mentally. I was having more of my manic episodes. I was just like having more episodes where I forget and lost the time. And a lot of it was because I didn't have those coping skills. Like you can't play softball here in Colorado. You know what I mean? Not during the months that I'm used to playing back home. And so, all these skills I built over time were taken from me in Colorado.